Aloha folks, and welcome back to the Desert Oasis Room. It's Aloha Friday, so we got our friend Garret Richard here to make us some cocktails. These are going to be the best cocktails that we've ever made in this bar. So I'm super excited about what we're going to have here. We just recorded a podcast, so if you want to listen to the full version of that podcast, we're going to put the link in the description below. But for now, let's have a drink.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun on the show, right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thanks for that. I mean, there's some really fun things that I learned about cocktail mixology. I mean, I'm just a guy that makes drinks in his home.
Yeah, now you're gonna have like a bunch of new weapons when you're entertaining people.
My God, there's so much that I've learned in that short 1 hour talk. So.
And with this drink, we're gonna teach you another technique, which is really cool.
Awesome.
So if anyone has followed me on Instagram, you've probably seen the scary words acid adjusting and been like, is this guy like, he's adding acid to his drinks? Like, what is that? But it's a really cool technique that I worked with at existing conditions, and it's basically taking a citrus fruit, or any fruit, but really citrus, that is not as acidic as lemon or lime, and moving it into that category. Because everyone knows how to use lemon and lime. Even a kid knows how to make lemonade because you balance the lemon with the sweet. But but a grapefruit, you know, sometimes it can be a little sweet. Sometimes it can be not as powerful as a lemon and lime to carry a whole drink. So we're going to turn a grapefruit into basically as acidic as lemon, and then we're going to build a Navy Grog style drink on top of that.
Very cool. So This is real alchemy right here. This is not the kind of stuff that I normally do, so I'm not used to having something like this. So
yeah, but it's like fun. Once you have this, you know, grapefruit juice, which we're going to make in a second, you can make all sorts of cocktails with it. You know, if you want to throw, instead of lime juice in your Demerara dry float, do a little acid adjusted grapefruit juice. You know?
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun way to swap things. Orange juice also is remarkable with this.
Oh, and, I love that.
So I squeezed some grapefruit right now, and this is 100 milliliters of grapefruit. And basically, we're going to make this as tart as a lemon. So a lemon per 100 milliliters of grapefruit has 6 grams of citric acid, and this has 2. So simple subtraction, we need to add 4 grams of citric acid to this.
All right, very cool.
And citric acid is really just a powder.
Where can I get that? Any grocery store?
Some grocery stores, yes, but like really easy on Amazon to get it. And like if you look at old school like American Chinese recipes, they refer to citric acid as sour salt. I mean, if you want to just taste them on its own, it's literally just sour salt, really.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, so I'm gonna measure out this.
Okay.
And I'm measuring out 4 grams because this is 2 and a lemon is 6. So we just need 4 to get it up to lemon strength.
Okay.
Here we go.
And you're just using a little scale there, so we'll make sure that we're accurate.
And also, if you don't have a scale, there's really great converters online of converting grams of salt to teaspoons. Gotcha. So you can also use that too. I've done that before on the road. All right. And then I have my milk frother, so we can just, but if you can just stir this up with, you know.
So this is a frother that you can get at any, like, I mean, I mentioned earlier that I got one of these in a Christmas gift basket that came with coffee and biscuits and that kind of stuff. I think they're like $3 or $4, right? So. Oh
yeah, and also you can just put this in a container and shake
that too.
Yeah, okay. Or blender if you're making like a bunch of grapefruit juice for a party. But taste that right now. You're gonna see that it's very tart.
I'm gonna dip my finger in here.
We're all family here.
Oh my God! Wow.
It's so tart, right?
It's so tart now. Yeah.
But now we can build all the sour and sweet components.
Gotcha.
Which is super cool. But we're gonna do, this is my riff on the Trader Vic's style Navy Grog.
Very cool.
Which they've kept under lock and key, much to our chagrin.
Right.
Jeff Berry has his own version of this drink called the Ancient Mariner. But this is my version. And the syrup involved with this Navy Grog is, at Trader Vic's they call it Grog concentrate. And I have my own version, which Adrian tasted a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into the cocktail. So first we're going to add a little bit of salt.
Saline. What's the mix on that?
4 parts of water to 1 part of salt.
4 parts of water to 1 part of salt. So we were talking about this on the podcast. If you add a little bit of salt to your eggs, a little bit of salt to your steak, You add salt and a slice of cucumber. It just brings that extra flavor out, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't you salt your cocktails?
So it's common sense, right? You apply it to the cocktail.
Especially grapefruit, salty dog, right?
Yeah, it's a game changer. So earlier we had some daiquiris, one with saline and one without, and what a difference the one with saline made. It still tasted like a daiquiri, but it just brought it up to another level. So
yeah, it kind of connects all the parts of your tongue.
Yeah.
So I added some bitters and some allspice dram.
Allspice dram. So for everybody that wants to make this drink along with us or make this at home after you watch this video, we're going to put the recipe in the description below so you can do that.
Then I'm going to do 1 ounce of this very tart grapefruit juice.
All right. And this is basically now what we've done, or what you've done, is you've created it so that it is equivalent to the tartness of like a lime or lemon.
So you can just use it the way you would use that. And then we're going to do 3/4 ounces of this syrup, which will provide the recipe for you.
Yeah, we'll put the recipe for that in the description as well.
And I love with a navy grog, I love like blending a couple different styles.
Okay.
I think Demerara is like a really essential backbone to like a Trader Vic style navy grog.
Yeah.
So doing a little bit of the Hamilton Demerara. And then Jamaican because it's awesome.
Yeah. Appleton 12, look how much we've drank of that.
Yeah, and I think you got the old label too. So.
Yeah, I've had that one for quite a bit.
Vintage, yeah, just refill it with the new stuff. And then just to dry out, because these rums are a little bit richer, we're gonna do just a little bit of a lighter style rum. When I'm normally behind the bar, I'll do this with Barbancourt White, but as long as you use a white rum that you like, it's gonna be delicious.
It'll be fine. Okay.
So we have 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, so 2 1/4 ounces of booze. I know some navy grog recipes go full 3, but it's the afternoon. We'll be.
All right.
we don't want to kill ourselves, right?
This is not our first drink of the day.
Yeah,
either,
also that too.
So that's the other thing. So there you go. All right, so crushed ice.
Yeah, and we're gonna flash blend it.
Oh, flash blended. Okay, cool.
Yeah. This is another trick. Is you kind of see this at Trader Vic's, although they do this at the end of the cocktail. Is I love to put a lime wedge that I've already squeezed the juice out of and put it on the bottom of the glass.
In the bottom.
And when you do that, you start to get all the lime oils coating the bottom of the glass.
Okay.
And it starts to infuse into your ice.
Oh, that's a nice little trick.
Yeah, I do that with the Mai Tai. Also, like any drinks that I just kind of want to dry out a little bit.
Okay.
It's a nice little.
I've never done that before. That makes sense. Again, like we're learning things here that just make sense.
All right.
All right,
Flash
we go.
blend.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the frothy on that. Wow.
Yeah, and I like with flash blending, I like to do a little bit of ice in the glass and then like a larger amount in the tin. Because I think you get a nice like frothy head that way.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we'll just do a simple garnish of some grapefruit.
There you go. Look at that. Oh, it's straws right behind you.
Straws right behind us. Awesome.
There we go. There you go, folks.
This is called the Nixon's Grog.
Nixon's Grog. We're going to put the recipe in the description below. But first I'm going to take a taste.
Yeah, please.
All right. Look how beautiful that is. All right, here we go. Oh my God, that's so good. Perfectly balanced. I can taste it. I can taste a little bit of everything. So I can taste the allspice. I can taste the Demerara rum. I can taste the grapefruit.
Yeah, I mean it's the start of the show, right?
It's perfect. It's perfect. Perfectly balanced. It's funny that earlier in the day I was telling him that I wanted a drink that was perfectly balanced, sweet, sour, or tart, boozy, with a light finish.
Did we hit it?
dry finish to the palate, and you hit it perfectly.
Awesome. Well, we may have to call it Adrian's Grog.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. That helps the algorithm. And if you want to see more from our channel, another video with Garret Richard, how about you hit the subscribe button and we bring you another one.
All right.
And if there's anything else that you want to see from us here on the channel or from Garret, hit us in the comments below. Again, we're going to put a link for this drink in the recipe is going to be in the description. We'll also do the same for the podcast. And thanks for joining us, you guys. We're going to enjoy this for this Aloha Friday. And until the next one, cheers and aloha.